Hey, what's up, beautiful people? It's me, Kendra Pearl. Welcome back to my channel. I recently saw a comment that really made me want to make another video and address the change within yourself and just that process of going through it all. Now, before I get into that, let me just give you a small update on my quit smoking 30-day step. I'm not too sure how long it's been. I think it's been about a week. But it's been going very well. I have not picked up a cigarette. I have been craving them like crazy. I haven't smoked any weed whatsoever since I stopped smoking. And so far, so good. The craving is there. My appetite is really crazy right now. I'm not hungry for anything. I have no desire for any food. Nothing tastes the same. Drinking coffee, it feels like it's a trigger to have a cigarette since I've always had a coffee and cigarette. Um, Shout out to Otis Redding. The song is dope. But yeah, I always had coffee and cigarettes. So I can't really drink that right now. Everything is kind of, my body is just trying to get acclimated. And as you can see, my skin is purging right now. It's going crazy because I started a new skincare routine and I quit smoking. I increased my water. So everything is kind of purging out of my system and you can really see it on my face. I'm not wearing any makeup. It's pretty cloudy outside, as you can see. So there's, this glow that you're seeing is from the new skincare that I'm using, and I will let you know, uh, or the new skincare line that I'm using, but I'll let you know what I'm using if it works for me. If it doesn't, I'm not gonna have you waste your time or your money because it was kind of expensive. Looks like something's in my eye. But with that said, the quit smoking is going well. I feel rejuvenated. I'm happy. I haven't really gone through any of the up and downs in the journey of depression. And I really think it's because I'm recognizing what I need to change and the fact that it's a process and I have to go through that. So, with that said, I want to also say that it's a process to change your mindset when you are working on yourself. And I feel as though the misconception out there is that when you decide to make a change, you're going to see the change happen within days. You're going to feel different the next day and you're going to see all these good things start coming your way. When that's not the case. Change is like exercise, right? When we exercise our bodies, we're not going to see any change for at least the 60, 90-day mark. We're not going to notice any difference. And then one morning we're going to wake up and be like, what the? I've lost weight. My muscle mass is building. I'm creating this new me. That change is happening. I can see it finally. But while you're in that process of change, you don't see any of your hard work. You don't see any result from anything that you do until you understand the process and the process has become you. And then all of a sudden you wake up one morning and that change has happened. And when I say change, I mean the change in loneliness, the change in communication, the change within yourself. It takes time. Do not expect things to happen right away. When we take one step, be expected to be pushed back at least 7 steps. You dig what I'm saying? When you're moving forward, people will see that, especially those negative forces out there. And I feel as though there's no negative people. I feel like there's negative energy that pushes people to be negative. So when there's negative energy that wants to overwhelm you, that wants your happiness, your soul, it will use people within your circle and sometimes people you do not know, you know, at all. It could be somebody in traffic, a cashier in a grocery store, your waitress, So negative forces can use anybody to deter you from you making yourself better. And that's why I feel as though there is a higher power. I feel like there is a God. We do have a Heavenly Father. We have our brother Jesus Christ out there. And a lot of people don't recognize that. But when you look at how things are happening within yourself and things around you, and you're just like, why is this negative stuff always happening to me? And you're questioning why? And then one morning you wake up and It's no longer a question. It's no longer a why. You're now that negative energy. You are now that negative person. And without you realizing it, subconsciously, you've accepted the negativity and you said, okay, I accept it. I'm going to shake its hand and I'll work with you because it's better, it's easier than working against you. And that's just a subconscious thought. I'm not saying that that's what verbatim goes through your mind, through your soul, but subconsciously, that's what our mind and soul are doing with that negative energy. We have now become it. And so when we're out there in our day to day, we are pushing out the negative energy that has become us. So that negative energy is winning because it's now getting to a little piece of it is getting attached to another person. And then it just continues to grow and continues to grow until it becomes something that is uncontrollable and unmanageable. And that's the same thing with you. You could become uncontrollable, unmanageable, mind, body, and soul. You have no way to align it because that negative energy just convoluted everything. So my suggestion, because I've been through it and I'm going through it, and I went through that change in exercise and having that mind and muscle memory connect. I went through all of that. As a matter of fact, I have some pictures to show you. And I know that in my last video I said I was going to show you pictures of my weight loss. So this is of my oldest son. So don't mind the picture, but this is what I used to weigh. Yay. Right here. That wasn't too long ago. Here's another one. Right here. Do you see that? Look how cute. My chipmunk cheeks were so full of sausage and peppers. Ooh, and some good soul food. I'm telling you, I was cooking up a storm all the time. My husband never came home without a good hot meal on the stove. I'm no longer married, but when I was married, he always came home to a hot meal. And that's because I was hungry. So here's me. And then the last one, right here. Look how cute. Can you see that? My little chipmunk cheeks. I was a hefty woman. So, so I understand what change is about. And I can say it with confidence because I have gone through it when I was changing my body and losing my weight. And now I'm changing my mindset. I have to do that 180 back to that person. This person right here was incredibly happy. I had great relationships. I knew a lot of people. Whenever anybody met me, the first thing they would always say is, "Oh my God, I love you, Kendra. Oh, Kendra's so great. I love her so much. Oh, I love, I love, I love." And I used to question it. I would be like, why do they, I don't know you. I don't love you. I don't want to be loved by you. And I used to say that. I swear to you, I used to say it all the time. And now I'm in a position in life where I'm like, I want to be loved. I went and put that energy out there in the universe saying, don't talk to me. Don't love me. I don't understand why you love me. Don't. I put that negative energy out there and now I'm in the position of facing it. Facing my karma. I'm facing what I said I wanted. I don't want to be loved. I said it then. Even though I was incredibly happy. I was saying it then. I don't want to be loved. I don't know you. And that's because at that time, I had those great relationships. That's all I needed. I didn't need anybody else. Now look at me, making YouTube videos, talking about my journey of going back to this person. Okay? This person right here. I'm trying to get back to her. Not the weight, the mindset, the understanding of life, love, empathy, even apathy. Having that strong sense of connection to people of all walks of life. You dig what I'm saying? Now I'm trying to get back to that. So when I speak of change, I know exactly what I'm talking about. And a lot of people, they speak on what they do not know. They just speak on what they think they know. They've never gone through the process. They have no idea what ups and downs are or the full meaning of it. They have no idea of trial and tribulations. They have no idea what it feels like when you get up only to be knocked back down, but even harder and deeper into a hole. People don't really have that clue. That want to sit here and try to guide people out of it. They really don't. But I do. And I am grateful for that because a lot of us need it. And I'm grateful for the fact that I'm able to sit in front of a camera where I am not comfortable at all and speak from my heart, speak to you, and letting you know that change takes time, time well deserved. Because if you do not start making that change today and recognizing that only you can determine your happiness, only you can determine how far you are willing to go in this life, and as far as you're willing to learn in this life, only you have that choice. Make that change now. When you think of people that have passed on, just recently, actually yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, yesterday, I lost my uncle. Now, I have not seen my uncle, and he's married to my mom's sister. So I have not seen my uncle since, like 10, 15 years now. They live in Mississippi. I have no relationship with that side of the family at all. At all. So, but at the same time, my uncle that just passed yesterday, when I was younger, he was somebody I really respected. He's somebody that I kind of looked up to and was a little jealous of my cousins because they had a father that cared, a father that loved them. And I saw my uncle excuse me, I don't want to say his name, but I saw my uncle look at his kids in a way that my father never looked at us or me. And from that gaze and that understanding of what a man should be, what a father should be, I was able to gain a certain level of respect for men, especially for Black men. And I never had that before. And I got it from my uncle. Now, I was the type of person that I was shy. I was very quiet. I still did not know how to build relationships that well. So I never was able to build a strong relationship with him. And I'm not sure if he ever understood how much I had a respect and appreciation and a love for him, but it was definitely there. And when I spoke of him, if his name was to come up, there was never any negative feeling associated to it. The way that I have for everybody else, there's a negative feeling associated to it, but it's not with him. And I made a call to my aunt last night, and I left a message. She wasn't able to answer, and she doesn't have my number, so it's not like she knew who was calling. But I left a message, and I just said, I appreciate and I respect him, and I'm sorry for your loss, and give me a call back when you have that time. I say that to say that if I was to make this change a year ago, then I would have had that opportunity of saying hello to him and a goodbye. And now I have none. I have none. And when you think about people that have passed on or with our elders that are older, the one thing that they always, especially the ones that are still living, they say, live your life. Make sure you laugh. Make sure you connect with people. Be kind. Be loving. That's like one major message. It's not, go out and spend more money. Make sure you earn as much as you can. Work hard. Work 90 hours a week. Don't speak to people. Make sure that you stay negative. That negative energy that you feel around your home, make sure you let it in. It's none of that. It's quite opposite. And when you think of people that have passed on, a lot of the times you hear the relatives or their loved ones say, I wish I had one more day. I wish I had one more chance to give them a hug or say goodbye or just say I love you. They wish, they wish, they wish. But you are here. I am here. We don't have to wish because we have that moment right now. Right now to make that change. I'm walking with you as you're going through your change, and you are walking with me as as I am going through mine. And I want you to know that this is going to be a long, hard journey, but in a year from now, it will all be worth it. It could be that you've learned more. It could be that you've built the relationships that you want. It could be that you invited the man or woman into your life that you really have dreamt of. You just could never see their face. You could have all these great things happening. There could be a lot of what ifs. But one thing that you will always know, because you decided to make that change, is that there'll never be you going back to that negativity. There will be no going back to sadness, to anger, to hatred. It'll never be going back because you decided to make that change. You control your world. Only you. Listen to Jill Scott, 1 is the magic number. Listen, and with your ears, with your heart, with your soul, you could feel that beat because, I mean, it's sick. But the lyrics to that song, I'm telling you, it is so overwhelmingly good. It is so poetic. It is so understanding to the times that we are in, to the times that we were in, and the times that we will be in. It will always have a connection to what you are going through at any point in your life. Because at the end of the day, the message is 1 is the magic number. It's the name of the song and the name of the message and the truth. It's a fact. 1 is the magic number. No matter what the equation is, 1 is the magic number. I am that 1. And so are you. So I implore you to do more. Do better for yourself. Don't make excuses. Don't blame. Take it in stride. And when something happens that is negative and it's just so out of the blue where you're just like, really? Why? Why are you doing that? Take a step back, breathe, and you say that common saying, not today, Satan. And you give him the head. Not today. Look in the other direction. Oh, negative energy's trying to touch me. Not today, Satan. You know what I mean? Like, you make the choice. Don't let the negative energy make you. I'm so happy to share that with you. And as you know, all my videos are completely off the cuff. It's from my heart. Nothing is scripted. I have like an idea of what I'm going to say in my head, but it's really from the heart, which is why it probably comes out a little bit discombobulated. But I want you to know that we all have our issues. We all have our problems, but you are not alone. Yeah, Michael Jackson comes to mind for me too. You are not alone. I am here with you, though it's far away. I can't sing whatsoever. And people used to ask me all the time, they're like, your voice. You have such a beautiful voice. Do you sing? I'm like, nope, just yell. I train these vocal cords by cussing people out. I'm just kidding. And it's not going to be that way, so. But I'm going to go. My kids are going to be getting off the bus soon. I got to get their tuna fish sandwiches ready. I don't know why my words keep blending into each other, but I'm going to start trying to speak a little more slowly and a little more clear, so that way it doesn't sound like it's running onto each other. I also sound like I talk through my nose, and that's what it feels like. So, you know what? Maybe these videos, maybe posting this up on YouTube, you're going to see more than one journey. You're going to see a journey of self-awareness. You're going to see a journey of communication. I mean, there's going to be a ton of stuff that you're going to be able to watch me go through and see a process of my change. And I want to see the process of yours. So please leave me a comment. There's been some beautiful comments, and I have read them. And I will be commenting back once I completed this video. But I have read the 2 comments that I've received. But I want you to know that I want to hear more from you. And nothing you write is ever too long. This is from your heart. You're writing because there's a reason that you want to get things out. The bus just got here. So you're writing because you want to get things out of your system, out of your soul, and there's nothing wrong with that. So continue to leave comments. Let me know what your journey is. Let me know how you're feeling. If there's something that you want to talk about that you want me to address, let me know. I'm Kendra Pearl. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.